Yo, back with another episode of ProConverations podcast. It's your boy, I love you, Jakes.
There.
And it's your boy Moot, and it's episode 30. Let's get straight into it.
Derek said this guy played ass last week. How did he play this week? We're talking about Shador with his first NFL start of the season. I know everybody was turned, everybody was happy. You had goddamn Dion, met him at the tunnel, shaking his hand, smiling ear to ear. He up there in that box with goddamn Matt Barnes, Jawan Howard and shit. Crazy lineup to have up there in the box, but hell yeah. I was impressed, but at the same time, I was like, we kind of knew he could do this, bro. Like, he just needed the opportunity at the same time. So, with those thoughts in mind, how do you feel, Derek? How did you feel about Cleveland Raiders game?
My immediate thought was, all right, he's definitely gonna do well because it's the Raiders we're talking about. It's like just my whole thing is like, bro, it's like don't play ass. If you play ass, then niggas gonna be on your ass. Simple as that. Cause I highly doubt it's gonna be a close game. Raiders got like the worst offense, and they're playing against Cleveland, who got one of the best defenses. So it's like, all right, legit, they just need to produce. He did about well. Like there was nothing like eye popping. I'm glad he got his first career touchdown in his first start. So yeah, there's definitely some upside on that. So yeah, just need to see this going on forward to see basically to build on like what to work on right now because he clearly did enough to gain their trust and shit. Considering they gave him another shot, another start, even with Dylan Gabriel clearing concussion protocol. So yeah, clearly he got Stefanski's check. So yeah, he definitely did just enough to have some optimism. So yeah, that's all I gotta say. What y'all think, Smooth?
Yeah, bro. First off, congrats to him for getting his first dub as a starter. I think for me, it was expected because, you know what I'm saying? I definitely think he a good quarterback, you know what I'm saying? Coming into the draft, coming into the league, you know what I'm saying? I thought he was one of the most accurate quarterbacks like we all seen throughout his college career. I feel like he was the most accurate quarterback coming out of the draft. So, you know what I'm saying? Accuracy wise, you know what I'm saying? That was never a problem for me. It was, I feel like some of the shit that we seen during the game, you know what I'm saying? When the pocket collapsed, you know what I'm saying? What he'll do, we seen some of that game. That was really just my concerns. Other than that, you know what I'm saying? Shit, he played a good game. You know what I'm saying? He went through his reads, hit his check downs when he needed to. You know what I'm saying? One of them check downs led to a goddamn 60-yard touchdown goddamn play. Yeah, I'm glad that he getting his start against the 49ers this coming week to actually, you know what I'm saying, even though no Fred Warner, but you know what I'm saying, it'd be good to see him up against, you know what I'm saying, a pretty solid defense, you know what I'm saying, seeing if he's able to make these same reads, you know what I'm saying. These is 2 games that he did play and he got a turnover. You know what I'm saying? I feel like he just gonna look at the goddamn tape, you know what I'm saying, and he gonna clean it up, you know what I'm saying, cause it's just little shit, that pick that he threw that shit into like damn near triple coverage. I don't even know why he threw that shit. So, you know what I'm saying, he gonna learn from this shit. But yeah, other than that, great game for the Browns, especially the rookie tight end from goddamn from Bowling Green, bro. I'm not gonna cap, he was turned. Shout out to him. Isaiah Bond, he was turned. Yeah, bro. Shout out to all them boys, and hopefully, you know what I'm saying, he can keep rolling. But how did you feel about it, Jay?
A great game, honestly. It lived up to the expectations of them winning that game. Only concern I heard people saying this shit. Even Derek said that was Max Crosby, like probably running through and sacking that nigga about multiple times, but that didn't happen. Gino wasn't hitting on shit. They offense couldn't score on the Raiders side, so they really had nothing to truly worry about. Even with that pick, it was they still was coasting for real. Like they wasn't, you know what I'm saying, in a dire situation. I feel like with the Browns, they kind of knew they had that game in the bag off rip. Yeah, like the 66-yard touchdown, that shit was amazing. It was multiple other runs that they had. It was just going up the field, just taking off on niggas. It was a good game. I say all across the board. Defense was looking elite. Miles Garrett sacked, goddamn Gino again. I believe he's gotten sacked some absurd shit like 16 times over the past 9 games, which is fucking terrible. Like, oh, nigga need a line, bro. I mean, I know it's real easy to be like everything is on him, bro, but nah, he needs an offensive line. He needs to get protected. Hey, you can't really make the best decisions if you ain't got no O line. Niggas just running up on you. The second, third, you gonna wind up doing some turnovers. You wind up doing some stupid shit because you're trying to get the ball out so you can get some type of offense going. You can't just sit up there and throw the ball to the ground every time. You might as well not even be on the fucking field. But yeah, I feel like a true challenge is going to be this next game against the 49ers. Not only because the Browns do have an elite defense, but because going against this 49 teams that feels embarrassed after what performance they had last week. Especially Brock Purdy just kept throwing the ball to the fucking defense. Like that shit was crazy. So I definitely feel like they're gonna come out there hungry and want to shut this down. Cleveland Browns should door shit down real quick before it even start. But moving on, let's talk about one of Derek's favorites. And one of the surprising things of this season has been this team, the Chicago Bears. They played against the Pittsburgh Steelers last night, but they played against the Pittsburgh Steelers. It was a good game. We're gonna let Derek talk about it. So let's get into that.
Go ahead. I'm sorry this off. It was a good game. I hate that it was close, but basically, really the only thing Steelers honestly had going was just really the run game. They had they called a clean ass fake tush push because they had run one earlier. That shit didn't go nowhere. And then they did it again, but this time they ran a fake and had Kenny Gainwell run outside and got it all the way up to the one. They ended up scoring that one, but yeah, I wasn't really worried that much solely because Mason Rudolph was called quarterback. I feel like if Aaron Rodgers was in, this would have been a completely different game. But yeah, our defense was definitely came in key with like a bunch of clutch turnovers. Like three of our DBs are like top three in the league in interceptions. So, well, three of our defenders. I'm pretty sure one was a linebacker, but was able to do that aspect. I felt like, and the offense was actually would produce shit. Then it was like, yeah, I wouldn't really have that much worries. We did have a couple of hiccups with like Caleb fumbling in the end zone. That was not good. But then again, it's like, yeah, TJ Watt still exists. So yeah, there's just gonna be he was gonna have some pressure. And it's like, and we got to see him and DJ more connect because I felt like it wasn't happening as much as it should be throughout the season. So the fact it did, and for two scores at that was great. And also, we won this game with damn near all of our linebackers out of the game. Jalen Johnson is still not back. We were missing some running backs, not DeAndre Swift or anything, but or Mononga. They were still in the game, but we was missing Homer and Rashawn Johnson. We was missing like a plethora of niggas, and we still got that bitch. So I was like, yeah, I like to see that. Ben Johnson called a great game. Dennis called a great game. Like they did come in close, but we managed to make enough stops to seal the game. So yeah, I'm very happy, and I get to talk shit to coworkers because of that. So yeah,
It was a good game. It was definitely a good game. Chicago Bears definitely been surprising me throughout this whole fucking season. Did not even see these niggas being 8-3. If you say you predicted that, bro, you probably delusional or you've been a fan since the goddamn fucking 80s. I ain't gonna lie. I didn't see that shit going on. Just because a coach change and Caleb Williams, like, nah, hell no. Did not see that. But yeah, it definitely been a good game. It would definitely been a way different game if Aaron Rodgers had played. We still had no updates on him, for real, no concrete updates on him. All it was that he came out, giving media the middle finger and shit. Almost did that shit. But giving the media the middle finger and shit, which was weird. It was like he wasn't using his other hand at all. He just running laps and shit. So ain't no telling when he coming back, when he gonna take off and do that mystical shit in that basement like he did last time. We don't know. But hopefully be back soon. So they can be still in the race with everybody else. But
Yeah, like I said, shit, I had picked the Steelers, bro. You know what I'm saying? I thought their defense was gonna go out there, you know what I'm saying, and really stop them boys, but I ain't gonna cap, boy. Not DeAndre Swift, but that other running back, bro. That nigga was going crazy, bro. And then on y'all defensive tip, number 26, I don't know his name, but he was going crazy too. Like just all across the board. Like whether it was like, yeah, whether it was just like picking up on excuse me, but picking up on goddamn them last running back routes, you know what I'm saying, seeing him backfield, going to go get that, guarding DK ass, like I ain't gonna cap. He was making hella goddamn plays, and I feel like for that game, he was definitely like y'all MVP on the defensive tip. Other than that, yeah, bro, I ain't gonna cap. Caleb Williams made some crazy ass throws. I feel like the throws that he was making and the plays that he was making made up for the 7 that he ended up giving to the Steelers type shit. Cause he was making some fucking dots on the run. Like that's one thing that I've always said about Caleb. Like him being able to stretch the play out. Like that's he since last year, to be honest. Like he been, in my opinion, like one of the top 5 like players to do that in the league right now, being able to extend the play for how long that he can. And we definitely got to see that with TJ Watt as damn near winning every goddamn rep that he had. So we definitely seen him, you know what I'm saying, rolling out that goddamn pocket and making plays. So yeah, that's good to see. Just like Jay said, bro, if you predicted them to be 8-3, bro, you either a fan or you just got some crazy ass, you know what I'm saying? You like that one nigga. Like it's one nigga, bro, who predicted for us to lose to the Falcons, Dolphins, and the Texans, bro. Don't know how he predicted them 3 goddamn games, but he did. But yeah, bro. But yeah, good for the Bears, you know what I'm saying? Hopefully the Steelers got us this week, so I ain't gonna say hopefully they get up out that. You know what I'm saying? Hopefully they still on that timing and they still got Mason Rudolph in. Ain't shit, bro. We go out that bit and get a goddamn dub. You know what I'm saying? But to go on to to the next game, we had the Eagles and the Cowboys. Eagles was up 21-0 at one point of that game, and they ended up having a major collapse. I'm gonna start off with you this time, Jace. How did you feel about that Eagles Cowboys game?
I've been rooting for them, trying to root for them all fucking season about them getting their shit together, and it looked like they was. I mean, granted, 2 of them touchdowns was off Jalen Hurts rushing and not going directly to AJ Brown, even though he did get 1 too. I don't know where they go from here, bro. I feel like this was a motivation killer right here. This close to the playoffs, like playoffs right down the street. Can't be losing games like this, bro. Especially in this fashion. You was just up and now you can't score shit. You just got closed out. Nigga didn't, what the fuck they did? Cowboys ran it up on their ass. Like, come on, bro.
Yeah, let me look up that exactly.
24 straight, bro. You gave up 24 straight points after being up 21 points. You tell me the Cowboy defense that great? You didn't, and then your defense on your side, y'all didn't let Dak Prescott and them boys start cooking like that as they were just struggling in that first half. Like, come on, bro.
And if I can mention real quick, mind you, this they second half that they've scored 0 points. Cause they did the same exact shit against the Giants, week 3, week 4, Jackson Dart like first start. Come on now.
Yeah, you're right. It did happen. This shit is y'all not. I don't know where y'all go from here. Y'all need to come into Jesus moment. Maybe this is that for y'all. I definitely thought y'all had a few of those this season. But this was insane, bro. I ain't gonna count. I ain't got nothing else to say about these niggas, bro. This shit is embarrassing. Especially for an NFL champion. What about you? Oh, the shit, Derek.
Yeah, y'all sold this, bro. It's like, and it's crazy because it was like one of the games where y'all actually had a good passing game going. Like Hurts was actually connecting with Devontae and AJ, and then this shit happens. Saquon couldn't get shit on the ground, and like the Cowboys gave you plenty of opportunity. I'm plus they turned it over on downs in the 4th. That should be like the moment where I was like, all right, let's lock in.
Yeah.
Next, you know, y'all punting again. These niggas scored. You thinking, all right, let's lock in. Niggas fumbled on the return. Like what's going on? Like now y'all fucking up on every aspect of the game. Offense, y'all throwing on the goose eggs in the second half. Defense, y'all letting the Cowboys you letting Dak Prescott just throw 300 yards on y'all. Special teams, y'all are fumbling it in the 4th. Game's tied. And guess what happens? Y'all niggas lose. You think Brandon Aubrey's gonna miss a 40-yard field goal to end the game? Fuck no. That nigga be kicking 60-yarders for fun. Yeah.
Oh, God.
Yeah, it was just very, very bad. Cause it's like this shit does not give confidence that y'all gonna repeat, basically. Like at all. So if you're an Eagles fan, you see this, bro, nigga, argue with a wall, bro, and face reality, bro. This team ain't it. Ignore that record. Look at how these niggas play. This ain't it. Y'all niggas ain't gonna repeat shit. But that's all I gotta say.
Yeah, bro. Shit pitiful, to be honest, bro. This y'all second time going up 21-0 and going into the second half and scoring 0 points, bro. That's unacceptable, bro. Especially by a team that's just coming off a Super Bowl win. Like, there ain't no reason for that. putting up goose eggs, bro, by a nigga that everybody on Twitter was just arguing with me about he was a top fucking 3 quarterback. He done led 2 fucking second half, no points. This y'all top 3 quarterback. Even on the defensive tip, like, I ain't gonna cap. I know we talking shit, a lot of shit about that, you know what I'm saying? But I ain't gonna cap. We know what that nigga capable of. And when you got George Pickens going crazy the way he is, bro, you still got CeeDee Lamb on the other side doing the same as that shit. You know what I'm saying? Them hard covers. You know what I'm saying? So for them to give up, so for the defense to give up 17 points, don't get me wrong, like, it's like, damn, like, we expect more out of y'all. Like, we expect niggas to come up out the game only having these, you know what I'm saying, 17 points. There's no goddamn reason why the offense, even with them giving up what they gave up, there's no reason why the offense had a goose egg in the second half. I ain't gonna cap. Because at the end of the day, the defense did what they were supposed to do first half. I ain't gonna cap. And the offense, y'all were able to go out there and score 21 points. Y'all were up 3 possessions, and they were able to walk y'all down. And it came down to a, if I'm not mistaken, like an undrafted free agent making like damn near play of the year to get that fumble. And not to mention, dude that fumbled the ball is crazy, but he got 32 touches of the football, and he got like 11, 12 fumbles. Crazy. And this one a fucking costly one that literally costed them boys the game. Against a division rival at that. Like, yeah, bro. Them boys better get it together, man. You know what I'm saying? Because they still got some folks to play on their, almost their roster, on their schedule. So, yeah, bro. So with that being said, now let's get into these college football predictions, bro. And we gonna start off with, I feel like, what was game of the week, to be honest. USC and Oregon. I go ahead and go first. I feel like a good game. You had USC come out, you know what I'm saying, score first. And I don't cap, Oregon, they ain't fuck with it. They went on to fucking go ahead and put up damn near 30 on them boys in the next goddamn couple quarters. And USC made hell of a lot of plays, but they quarterback threw some costly picks. And I feel like that's what ended up taking their momentum and Slick, like, kind of taking them out of the game. Because don't get me wrong, if I'm not mistaken, Oregon had a turnover as well, but they had so much goddamn momentum going, like, it didn't slow them down that much. Like, they were able to get the ball right back and then score and then put points on the board. On USC side, like I said, bro, I really just feel like it was those damn turnovers that fucked them up and took their momentum. They got 3 losses, I want to say now, so they definitely not in the playoffs. That shit over with. But Oregon,
Yeah, 3. 8-3.
yeah, so yeah, that shit over with. Could have did more with the damn, and that's USC. That's 8-3, right? Yeah, I feel like they could have did more with having. I feel like they got the best receiver core in college football that's being utilized the way that they supposed to, type shit. Especially the 1 and 2. They definitely have the best 1 and 2 in the country. Yeah, bro. This is some shit that you hate to see, but definitely a great game. But how did you feel about it, Jay?
Oregon put belt to ass, bro. Niggas want to go in the playoffs just like everybody else. They know what the fuck going on. It's gonna be one of the crazy ass years. Well, it's kind of up in the air. Like Texas A&M still undefeated, bro. Like niggas ain't see that happen. I had to throw that in there. But goddamn, this is their 4th straight win, and it's their 6th win in 7 games. Them boys went crazy. Like defense locked up. Goddamn, if it wasn't for them picks, bro, they still couldn't fucking run the ball. They only had 52 rushing yards. Only had 52 rushing yards, bro. And they knew, just like goddamn our next game, like they knew what was at stake if they would have lost that game, this, that, and third. Bro, USC up out of here, bro. We don't need them niggas to be in the playoff contention. Keep them niggas out. They have no chance of making the playoffs at all. Their next game is against UCLA. Them niggas not ranked. They got no chances at all of doing anything. And this just showed them, for Oregon, this is just gave them more, I'm trying to say, not more motivation going into the playoffs, but definitely just showed that everybody that's around that they're not playing no game. You know what I'm saying?
Just showing that they more battle tested now, type shit.
There we go. Yeah, we just having a conversation about the battle testing shit. Yeah, showing that they battle tested. So this is a great win, especially going on into the playoffs, but offensively, defensively, no cap. But like I said, it was very much connected to. And this game is for Pittsburgh versus Georgia Tech. I'm not gonna lie, man. We've been talking about Georgia Tech sparingly throughout the season because they didn't really play anybody. That's not their fault. They playing who was in front of them. But I really had high hopes for this game. If they would have won this game, they would have locked up the ACC championship appearance. And they did not do it. I don't know if that added pressure was on them and in their minds, but they could not get it done. They couldn't get shit done. Like it was no stops going on. It wasn't no offense going on. It was just a complete collapse of the team we've been seeing for this whole season. And it just showed what me and Mook knew. Like they aren't battle tested. This shit is kind of more so a fluke. And once they actually play somebody in a game that's actually worth something, they couldn't get it done. And that's what we were shown. They didn't really start scoring. If I'm correct me if I'm wrong, they didn't really start scoring until the end of the game. The game was already
They
pretty much
scored
over with.
14 in the second, and they scored 14 in the fourth.
In the fourth quarter, that's when they started to try to keep back up. It pretty much was donezo. Like far as the momentum and all that was still on Pittsburgh's side. So I don't know, but I feel like it's a very costly loss, especially if you did plan on doing anything. That was your chance. This was your chance right here to lock that shit up. And then you could have, been asked for the last two games or whatever if you wanted to. But you had to win this one. You had to win this one. You had to lock this one in. You can get it done. So that's my thoughts. What about you, Mook?
Yeah, this Pittsburgh team is a team that we saw against that Florida State team. And we talked about like, hey, you know what I'm saying? They could, you know what I'm saying, give them like a year or two, you know what I'm saying? They could fuck around and they get some recruits. They could fuck around and, you know what I'm saying, actually be something. Definitely seen the flashes with the quarterback, the running back, and they DBs. And once again, we seen all that this game. You had 2 interceptions by the defense. You had the damn quarterback go 20 for 27 passing wise for 226. You had the running back go for 21 carries, 200 yards. One of their best receiver for the night went 6 catches for 91 yards, 1 TD. Like we said, bro, them boys, just like Jay said, you know what I'm saying, it's not their fault. They don't choose their schedule or nothing like that. But throughout this whole season, they weren't battle tested, bro. You know what I'm saying? And they didn't face no damn threats. And it's unfortunate because now you lose this game just to go into rival week, and now you got to play Georgia. You know what I'm saying? And they definitely not trying to lose, you know what I'm saying, and fuck around and drop from the playoffs with their second loss, you know what I'm saying? So, yeah, bro, definitely feel bad for y'all. But on Pittsburgh's side, I ain't gonna cap. They got Miami next. So they can fuck around and go in there, you know what I'm saying, and upset them boys. And shit, we could be talking about Pittsburgh different. We'll probably have to have some dialogue on Pittsburgh if they win that game, to be honest. But yeah, bro, good dub for Pittsburgh, you know what I'm saying? It just showed what we've been saying the whole season about them boys. You know what I'm saying? They're a good team, but they just haven't been battle tested yet. You know what I'm saying? And this was a test. Hopefully they wake up now and come into next season. You know what I'm saying? Really on that. But to slide into our last prediction, it was Tennessee and Florida. I'm gonna just go ahead and get my take first because I'm not even finna stay on this one long. Because that's how I felt about that game. I'm not gonna count. Niggas was up like 28-0 damn near first quarter. The boys looking like me on college football. Literally. Like, what the hell is we doing, bro? Like, Lagway out there, goddamn, looking so damn confused, running, doing crazy shit. Like, man, bro, I don't know what the hell was going on. I can't even lie. On Tennessee side, bro, they did what they were supposed to do. I ain't even gonna count. They a team to watch out for in the playoffs for sure. They got a great wide receiver core. They running back, he get kind of active. And like I said, they got a pretty good quarterback. So yeah, bro, congrats to Tennessee. You know what I'm saying? Hopefully, you know what I'm saying, they make a run in the playoffs. But how did you feel about it, Jason?
For the ass. I don't know why I keep thinking they're gonna win the game. I be having high hopes that they just have some pride about yourself, bro. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. At the end of the day, it's still people out there paying for tickets to come out there and see y'all play. I know y'all lost y'all coach. I know y'all QB ain't the QB for the future. Y'all probably gonna get rid of him. However, that's gonna wind up going. He gonna wind up transferring some shit. I don't know. I know it's a lot of question marks, but at least come out there and play with some damn pride. Niggas got going running the score up on y'all like that. That's embarrassing, bro. That's embarrassing. Y'all still gotta go to class, bro. Come on, bro. That shit is insane. Y'all looking like goddamn West Side back in the day, bro. Come on, bro. And those from Augusta know what the fuck I'm talking about, bro. Niggas wasn't hyped to see us playing no damn games. Niggas will come out for homecoming, but niggas games used to be trash. Our niggas winning. You know what I'm saying? Going to the championships and shit and all that. But I want that to be y'all, bro. I know y'all had y'all glory days back in the day, Tebow and all that shit, but y'all could still be good. Y'all could still be good, bro. So hopefully, the recruits is out there looking like I could be the one to change that and actually go out there and try to affect the game instead of just being like, oh, I ain't going there, type shit. It would be nice to see Florida back in the conversation. Because this right here is just straight up embarrassing, bro. That's all I got. Y'all gotta get together. Turn in your damn badge. Yeah. Moving on to predictions for the next week. We got Thanksgiving games for the NFL. Let's start off with Packers, Lions. What about you, Move?
It's crazy, but I like the Lions. I think this the game
Don't say that.
yeah, I think this the game they try to turn around, try to turn up type of shit. Yeah.
On both sides, they turn up. It's gonna be a nice dub for them.
Yeah, facts. Next game, Chiefs Cowboys. I gotta go Chiefs.
I mean, yeah, I said it'd be nice to see the Chiefs win. I mean, they did kind of come back on the game. I went against them with the Colts. They was losing by 24-9 in the fourth quarter and came all the way back to win that motherfucking game. So can't really doubt, them boys down there. So at the same time, I feel like it's a strong possibility Cowboys take that momentum that they just had against the Eagles, the other team that was just in the Super Bowl, and take off running away. So I'm gonna go to Cowboys.
Okay. Next game, Bengals and Ravens.
I know Joe coming back, but so far I've been right with the Ravens, saying that as soon as Lamar come back, they're gonna get on that street, and they've been on that street. They've been going crazy. So I'm gonna keep my Lamar take. He definitely want to take the Ravens to the playoffs, as he should.
I'm the exact opposite, which is crazy. But this the only reason that I say this, bro. In my opinion, bro, he ain't been no threat like that. These last 3 games combined, he got 1 touchdown, 2 interceptions, and 1 fumble. All them games under 200 yards. But he is on the field, though. You know what I'm saying? So I give him that. But the reason that I say the Bengals.
Change the whole mindset of everybody.
No, for sure. Goddamn. But the reason that I say the Bengals, though, is because this is going to be his first test back. I ain't going to count. Because he ain't, you know what I'm saying? He ain't no real test. You know what I'm saying? Fucking Dolphins, Jets, you know what I'm saying? This is going to be his first test going against an elite quarterback. If we get in the Joe Burrow that we know, not if we not getting the Joe Burrow that we know, a fucking Joe Burrow that's coming back early, okay, this going to go straight into the Ravens' favor because they defense have been cooking up and all that good shit. But if we get the Joe Burrow we know, I think Joe Burrow, especially where they at, goddamn, you know what I'm saying, division-wise and all that shit, I definitely think we get that fucking 400, 500, 350, 400 yard goddamn Joe Burrow. So I think they take the dub. Then, let's see.
I can definitely see that. He got Joe Flacco right behind him waiting for him to fuck up. So
you feel me? And then Sunday we got Bills and Steelers. I don't got to say that. We already know how I'm going that game. You know what I'm saying?
If Aaron Rodgers come back, I got the Steelers, but no Aaron Rodgers, Bills. Hopefully it's not no super tough game for them. I don't know what the fuck they've been having going on. Just like the Eagles, they've been losing games they shouldn't be, and should just be going on. Like, I don't know. I need Josh Allen running for his life in circles and shit, like he looking like playing college football. Like I don't want to see that, bro. I don't want to see that. And niggas should not have lost against the Texans. I get Texans' defense is elite, but they should not have lost that game. And the way that they lost that game, hell no. But moving to the college side of things, Michigan, Ohio State, rivalry week, by the way. Rivalry week. Michigan, Ohio State. I say Ohio State wins. I don't know. I just got a good feeling this year. Ohio State got this shit in the bag. It's going to be a good game, though. It's going to be tough and well contested.
Yeah, they ain't beat these niggas since 2019, but I'm going to go with Ohio State, though. I think this going to be the season that they go undefeated. Now, I ain't count. Now, are they going to win the championship? Now, that's a different talk. But yeah, I got O State for this one. And then that next one.
Real, let's be honest, like Arch be shrinking in those moments. Just because he ain't got the experience yet. So if he pulled this shit off, this shit would be amazing. This would be his dub of the season. If he pulled this shit out. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, for sure.
Against that elite ass defense, Marcel Reed on the other side of the field, this and third. Cool. But easy.
For the same exact reason that you said, like they ain't really did good against no actual threats. So yeah, I ain't gonna just say this is gonna be an easy ass game for A&M, but it ain't gonna be no hard one though. And for now, we got UGA and Georgia Tech. And I'm going with UGA. I think we all know why.
Yeah, I'm going with UGA, bro. We don't even gotta talk about that.
God. Then
Embarrassing.
next up the road, we gonna have the Iron Bowl, and I got Alabama with that one. Damn, Auburn fucking with them boys, man.
Same. I think it's gonna be a good game though. Auburn always bring the
Always,
heat, whether
yeah.
or not they lose or not. They always bring the heat, bro.
Yeah.
Them boy, we ready to go. Shit. Let's move it to the basket. We got the Hawks, Cavs. I'm not gonna lie, I've been already saying a few episodes ago that the Hawks have been on a great run. I was gonna say legendary run. It ain't been a legendary run, but they've been on a great one without Young. I think that run continues. Defense, spacing, pace, all of that shit's been very incredible clutch. I think they go into Cleveland and get things done. What about you?
I got the Cavs again. I think goddamn D-Mitch go crazy. And I think he goddamn put the team on his back and come out that bitch with the dub, knowing what the Hawks finna bring. We also got the Pistons going up against the Magic. Mind you, the Pistons are on a 13-game win streak.
Pistons easy. Magic still ain't figured it out yet. They have like good games, but they still ain't figured it out yet. That's why I always said that they needed a legit point guard if they was gonna do anything with this kind of team. Desmond Bain still hadn't figured out that playmaking piece. He was starting to in Memphis, and you fucking traded him. Like after the season, he really started to get better at it. So I feel like they definitely need like a Trae Young. I don't know how they would get that done, but a Trae Young would be nice against it with those three. That'd be a nice pickup. But nah, Pistons easy because Magic ain't got it figured out yet.
Yeah, same. Yep, there we got the Suns versus OKC. Yeah, bro. I got OKC. Them boys lost one goddamn game, but on a goddamn hot streak.
Gonna lie, bro. I think we're gonna get an upset, bro. I think Phoenix gonna come through there, bro. Do what they need to do, and this gonna be the game that put them on everybody's mouth. Like it's been whispers about Phoenix throughout the season, how good they playing without Jalen Green, this, that, and third. They definitely thought it was gonna be a lottery team, this and third. That has not been going on. Devin Booker's had one of his best seasons, and still at the point guard position without Chris Paul, without KD, without DeAndre Ayton on this team, and he's still doing pretty damn good. I wonder, like, what that old Devin Booker, with that fucking mohawk, think about this one now. Like, did he ever see himself playing the point guard position and being one of the best playmakers on that team? Like, but yeah, I think Phoenix gonna come up with the upset.
Okay. But with that being said, bro, that episode 30, bro. So hey, it's your boy Moot.
It's why I love you, Jace.
And we out there, bitch, man. Until next time, my brother.
Oh God.
And we're signing off.